Hi, my name is Evelyn LaChapelle, and welcome to another episode of the Grind Time Podcast, where together we are turning our to do list into our did list, and at the end of every night, finding some gratitude in the things that we were able to get accomplished versus worrying about the things that you couldn't get done today on this grind as an entrepreneur. I hope that you would subscribe, learn, and like. And let's get into it. Let's get into what I did today as an entrepreneur on the grind. Because I'm looking at this list, it's the end of the night, and I'm like, honey, you didn't get shit done today. You did not get nothing done today. But that is what it is. Like every day is not gonna be a killer day. It's just not in you to do it every day, 24/7, 365 days. It's just not in you. Sometimes you just have to take it slow and recognize that the fires will get put out as they get put out. And if it's a day that doesn't have any fires, then you're winning and you were able to move at your own pace. And I think that's what I did today. At least that makes me feel better than saying I didn't get shit done today. But so I started the day off. This took up a chunk of time. I had to do a house reset, like at least once a week. I have to just like reset the whole house, put everything back where it should be, and so that I can like move around freely so that when I am sitting down at the computer, I don't have all of the daily chores just gnawing at me. I do have a teenager to help with the chores, and boy, is that a blessing that she's at the age to help. But if you have a teenager, you know that reminding them or telling them or threatening them to do the chores is almost as time consuming as getting the chores done. And so every once in a while, I partake. And so I reset the house today so that I could take a deep breath and get to the computer. After I did that, I had to come and make a bank transfer from my bank. I've mentioned before, I bank with a high risk banking institution. The process, like there's no debit card, there's no direct deposit. Like the process for transferring, for paying people, for getting your money out of the account is just such a hassle. I try not to do it as often as possible. I just like for the money to go in and to leave it there, but I needed to take something out, so I did a bank transfer today. I then watched a YouTube on the fastest way to get to your first 1,000 subscribers. And some of the things that I took out of that was thumbnails. So I'm working on my thumbnails. You will see some thumbnails going up. I don't know what I'm doing yet, but we're working on it. I pulled that note and I'm really going to figure out this thumbnail thing. So thumbnails, posting regularly, which I think I'm doing. Most of the videos that I have watched are like people posting twice a month, 4 times a month, they say, for, like growth. I'm trying my hardest to do this 5 times a week, every night during the weeknight. So that's 5 to 50, that's 20 times a month. So hopefully I can get to that 1,000 subscribers sooner than later. And then using keywords in your titles. I haven't been titling anything. I have been using Chat GPT to come up with the titles for these episodes. And I haven't been instructing Chat GPT on like the use of keywords. The most people are on YouTube that are here for learning. So there's like two channels. There's two categories really, like learning channels and entertainment channels. And for the most of us that are on here like learning, we are usually searching things like the fastest way to grow 1,000 subscribers. So you're needing to rewrite your title so that it's answering a question for somebody. And so I will work with ChatGPT to figure out how to better write titles for these videos. Dude, what else did I do? Oh, I followed up with my merchant services. I'm still trying to get that $1,000 from them. We made some progress, but yep, nope, still don't have it. I paid my Uline bill that had been on my to-do list. I'm so sad that it got pushed down because I was like 5 days late. But I'm mentioning Uline because Uline offers business credit, and I'm only shopping at Uline so that I can build my business credit. They offer 30 days term, and I set up that account using my tax ID associated with my LLC. So this is the first time that someone's letting me borrow, if only for 30 days using that. And I was taught that you use Uline, and there's a few other merchants that will allow you to use terms, but they report to the business credit bureau. It's not called Experian or just TransUnion. It's not the way that we manage our personal credit. It's different. I'm still learning. This elementary information. If you know more information, hit me up. But I'm at the very beginning of trying to figure out how to build business credit. And I started with Uline, and I'm so sad that I was like 5 days late on a very small payment, all because I wasn't paying attention. So, paid Uline in an attempt to build business credit. And then I edited and uploaded the latest episode of Grind Time. So, that's like a continual part of my life now, is editing, uploading, titling, designing these podcasts. But I'm doing it for a purpose. I started when I first, yeah, that's all I did today. Look at me looking for more. Like, girl, did you do some more? Nope. That was it. But I like to add, one of the reasons that I decided to start recording this podcast is actually, I didn't come up with this reason prior to starting. But now that I'm here, I am realizing that this podcast content, it works for me. I am much better just like talking to you like this, straight up, direct, all of that. Like, let's get the behind the scenes. Let's go outside and film you walking across the street and doing like that becomes too much for me. I am a much better public speaker. And so this form of content works for me. I had not put two and two together, because now I can take these videos, cut them up with video AI is what I use, I think. Video AI. And now I have content for the channels that I really have an audience on, like my Instagram. And so this is content creation for me. So I am showing up here now really to get my thoughts out and to create videos for IG, so that I don't have to go get creative. They'll just hear what I have to say here, and hopefully that increases my subscribers on YouTube. But if you have found that this way of creating content is easier for you, I implore you to use it. Like, I am less concerned right now about how many people are viewing the YouTube or how many people are listening to the podcast. I am really concerned about having that content to be able to share on my LinkedIn, in the newsletters, in on the IG, on the business and the personal IG. It has so many places that these little clips from this video can do. So use it as a way to create your content. And that's it. So we'll get back to why we're here, which is the ritual of finding gratitude in the things that you did today. It's hard to find gratitude when you don't think you did enough. But if you read the list quick enough, in this case, maybe slow enough, but if you read the list with some intent, some intention behind why you're reading the list. And for me, I'm reading the list to be able to pat myself on the back, to know that I wasn't completely lazy, to know that I continued to move the needle forward. And so with that intention, I will read this list and find gratitude in my existence today. So I reset the house. I did a bank transfer. I watched the fastest way to grow to 1,000 subscribers in 2024. Make sure you add that, like, look for the latest videos. Then I followed up with the bank about that $1,000 they owe me. I paid Uline, and I edited and uploaded the latest episode of Grind Time. So I hope that helps. I hope that you learned something about Uline or how to grow your podcast to 1,000 subscribers. I hope you're paying attention to the thumbnails and posting regularly. And if nothing else, I do hope that you have found some gratitude. So please subscribe. I hope you learned and like. If you loved it, please share. Have a good evening and enjoy your break time.
But there's one person that I never thank. Never thank her. And that's myself. Because I'm out here grinding. I feel like Issa Rae said entrepreneurship means that shit yourself. And I'm up all night. I'm building websites.